What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Living Free channel. My name is Tyler Freed, and in this video, I'm going to be giving my 1-year review, my thoughts on Crete Carrier after 1 year. I started last July, about July 16th or 17th, and so yeah, I've officially crossed that 1 year mark, and I'm just going to be giving my opinion, like I said. So if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you for clicking on the video. Make sure you like the video, sub to the channel, and stay tuned till the end, especially if you're somebody out there looking for a good trucking company to work for. I'm going to give you my pros, my cons. There's not that many. Spoiler alert, there's really not that many because I don't have much to complain about working for Crete Carrier. In my humble opinion, this is one of the best companies to work for as a company driver. I'm going to start off with that. As a company driver, and specifically because this is what I do, I am over the road. I'm out 21 days, off 3.5 days. Now, for every 6 days that you're out, you earn a day off. Okay, so if I stay out 24 days, I actually get 4.5 days off. If I stay out 30, I get 5. And so on and so forth. You can stay out as long as you want. You can stay out 6 weeks, you can stay out 7 weeks, and rack up that home time and take however many days you've earned off. That's beautiful about Crete. I also like that you do get paid vacation here, and that's beautiful too. I'm actually going to be using that later this year. And so just to be clear though, that is what I do. I'm in the OTR division. I'm also in the dry van division. I do believe though that Crete is good whether you do their flatbed or their reefer division. You can pretty much make money no matter what, whether you're reefer, dry van, flatbed, you can make money. This is a great job if you want to do over the road and you want to earn good money too. If you love trucking, you love being over the road, you love the adventure of trucking, working over the road as a company driver for Crete is absolutely phenomenal. For me, I have averaged, and I had a lot of time off over the course of this year because my son was actually in the hospital a few times, so I had to take a lot of time off for that. And still, with that time off, still, over the course of a 12-month period, my average monthly miles were still 12,000 a month. And that is really good. If you divide that by 4 weeks in a month that you work, you're looking at 3,000 miles a week. So I had no problems hitting my bonuses, my quarterly mileage bonuses. I had no problem earning good checks every single week. Okay, and it's trucking. You know, some weeks are great. Some weeks you get 3,500 miles. Some week you get 2,500 miles. You know, it's trucking. Nothing is ever the same. Nothing is ever truly that consistent. And that's why I wanted to give you that average monthly miles. Now, that being said, I run hard. I stay out. I don't waste my time. I run days. I run nights. I don't turn down many loads, really. So, you know, you got to run hard. As long as you're willing to run hard, you like trucking, you're willing to hustle, you will make very good money at Crete, and potentially you can make 100 grand in a year. You can do that 100%, especially if you're an experienced driver and you're actually going to get the highest rate that they're willing to pay you as a company driver. Okay, now I have 4.5 years of experience, almost 5 years, and so I did start out at the highest rate that you could start out at, so that does help my pay a lot. But even if you only have 1 year of experience, you're still going to be making 60 plus cents a mile. And if you're averaging 2,800 miles to 3,500 miles a week on the top end, I mean, look, you're going to be making very good money as a company driver. Now, that is for over the road. That is for over the road. I want to be clear. Crete has, again, they have dry van, reefer, flatbed. This is what I love about them as far as if you're looking for a company job. To be clear, though, they do have an owner-op division. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. If you have any questions about being an owner-operator leasing on, that question is for a recruiter, and that recruiter should get you with a person who actually runs that division and can give you all the details about being an owner-operator leasing on at Crete. I'm specifically talking to those that are looking for a company job. And but as far as an over-the-road trucking company job, this is a great company. To me, I don't really see many companies that are better than Crete. There are other great trucking jobs out there, don't get me wrong, but I don't see many better ones than Crete. I think they're definitely in the top 5 or top 10 companies to work for if you're a company driver, 100%. Because also, not only do they have over the road, they have regional divisions, they have dedicated divisions, and yeah, you're going to make a little less on those regional divisions and dedicated divisions, but you'll still make decent money. You should still be able to make like 70, 80, maybe even 90 grand on some of those divisions. If you do one of their Walmart accounts, you can make 100 grand still on the Walmart accounts. And a lot of those, if you're in the region of where they have those dedicated Walmart accounts, you can make 100 grand a year and actually be home over the weekend. You could be home every week and get a reset in. So that's what's nice about Crete, is they have so many different options, okay? They have so many different lanes. I cannot answer questions about every lane that they have. They have dedicated divisions. Out of Texas, they have hundreds of dedicated lanes, okay? They have lanes that go out west, they have lanes that go out east, all different states, all different lanes, all different customers. If you're truly interested in Crete, you just need to call the recruiter. Go to their website, look for the recruiting number, and ask them your questions. Because if you're wanting to do over the road, or you can go to their website too and look at all the different divisions that are offered to you for whatever state you live in. You can do that as well. And then for clarification on anything, if you have any questions, again, call that recruiter. But after a year, man, all I care about as a company driver, what I care about is, are you getting me the miles? Are you getting me the miles? Are you communicating well with me? And are you getting me home on time? I have not been late for home time. As a matter of fact, I'm usually a day early home, and they do not care if I'm a day early home. And I was planning on going home on a Thursday, right? That's what I put my home time in for, my home time request in for. If I get home on Wednesday early, and I was not planning on leaving until Monday, right? Well, I'm getting that extra day, but they got me home early. They do not care. As long as you're a hard runner and you don't give them any problems, they do not care that you take that extra day and come out when you were planning to come out. As long as you do what you're supposed to do while you're out, while you're on the road, you're going to make the money and they're going to leave you alone. That is also what I love about Crete. They leave you alone. Pretty much the only thing you communicate with is the Qualcomm. That's what you communicate with. That's it. You very rarely have to get on the phone and call your dispatcher. You very rarely have to do that. So unless you have like a specific question you need to ask, and it's quick to just get on the phone and ask them. That's what you do. But everything is good here, man. After a year, I have realized, like, as a company driver, I don't want to leave, honestly. Like, to be clear, I do not want to leave Crete unless I'm going to go do my own thing. When I'm ready to go to the next level in trucking, that's the only way I'll leave Crete. That is it. As far as company driving goes, I'm not going to leave this company because they have everything. If I want to switch to dedicated and be home weekends for a reset, or switch to regional, they even have local jobs. If you live in an area where they're really busy, you can do a local job. I was offered a local job when I first got recruited to this company. The recruiter actually offered me a local job in the Dallas area. I needed to make a little more money than that, but they have that option available to you if you want to do that. If you live in a busy enough area where they actually have local drivers, you can do that. So again, just get on the phone if you're interested and call them. My driver code, if you do go to the company, I have many videos about Crete, guys, and not much has really changed as far as my opinion about Crete. Not much has really changed, honestly, over the course of a year. Not much has changed. I have so many videos about them, and things are good. Yeah, we did experience, not gonna lie, throughout the first 4 months of this year, it was slow. It was tough to get loaded. It was tough to get miles. I still averaged good miles. So even though the first 4 months of the year, trucking was in a recession, and even through that recession, I was still getting miles, but it wasn't as efficient as it normally is, okay? Through the first 8 months of working here, man, they didn't want you to go home. They were so busy. Most of the time, what I love about them is you get a lot of drop and hook, a lot of drop and hook on the dry van side. The reefer side may be a lot more live loads and unloads, but on the dry van side, you get a lot of drop and hook, and you're pre-planned on every load. Like if I'm headed to Texas, like right now I have a load going down to Houston, Texas, right? When I get about 100 miles away, or even the day before, right? They know when I'm going to be ready after I'm done delivering that load, and usually they will send me my pre-plan either the day before or the day of as I'm getting close to the delivery. And that is beautiful as a truck driver, as a company driver trying to run for miles, right? It's beautiful because you're able to plan your next load before you even get to the delivery that you're on. I love that. That's what makes Crete so efficient, and that is why I'm able to get the miles that I'm getting, is because they're so good with their operations. They're very good with load planning. They're very good with communicating, and I like that about Crete. That's my favorite thing about working here, actually, is the streamlined efficiency of working here. That's what I love about it, okay? And I know that's because they're a larger company and they have a lot of contracts and everything, but as a company driver, that's what you want. You want high volumes of drop and hook. You want pre-plans. You want to keep that truck moving, because as the wheels keep rolling, you keep earning, right? And so that is the point, is that you'll know your rate. You know, everybody's rate starting out here is going to be dependent on, are you over the road? Are you regional? Are you dedicated? You have to ask your recruiter what you're going to start out at. And then also to add in the quarterly mileage bonus that you earn, and how you qualify for that. As long as you're hitting that quarterly mileage bonus every single quarter, especially if you're over the road, you hit that every quarter. As long as you're running constantly, you're going to make money. They're going to get you home on time, and pretty much however hard you want to work here is how much you're going to like it, really. If you want to make a lot of money, you got to stay out, you got to run. If you want to make decent money and be home more often, then you can do that too. And so it's all up to you, honestly. It's all up to you. Just do the math on whatever rate you start out with. Factor in, like I said, the mileage bonuses that you can earn, and figure out what your rate is, and figure out your average weekly miles, multiply that by 4, and then multiply that by 12, and that's what you can expect to make at Crete, no matter which lane you're on and division you're in. So to sum it up, guys, after 1 year, Crete is a phenomenal company. And like I said earlier, I do not plan on leaving this job at all until I'm ready to go to the next level in trucking. I will always recommend Crete as a company to drive for, whether I'm driving here or not, 100%, because I don't see much changing. Things are really good here. They really are. So anyway, I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. I appreciate all the new people that are watching this video. Thank you for staying till the end. God bless. Thank you for watching, and peace out.